now in the Black Box with Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
Listen. Gratitude is the attitude. Show is a blessing. To be back in the Black Box. Black Box.
Relax, roll up as we randomly react to content in these YouTube streets. Yeah. It's time for R&R.
Like little Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the Black Box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Man, Dr. Umar must be stopped is the operation. Look like it's going all bad at this point. Now, I'm not sure what the exact issues are, but through my peripherals, I have been able to ascertain that Poetic Flacco and Dr. Umar have some history, and not only do they have some history, they got some beefstery. Yeah, they don't get along. I know they used to be cool, now they not, and Poetic Flacco was reacting now to him losing the school. And according to Flacco, Dr. Umar is up against his worst nightmare coming true. I'm going to give y'all a few seconds to guess. What is his worst nightmare? Yep, you guessed it, right in the thumbnail. The white man buying the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy for some crumbs, for less than he paid for it. If that's the truth, we might need to put him on a watch, man. Suicide watch, that is. But with no further ado, let's see what Dr. Umar and this parent Jew have been up to.
Dr. Umar Johnson's worst nightmare just came true. Like, there's nothing that could be more worse or disastrous for Umar Johnson than what I just saw. In our last video, we discussed what Umar Johnson has been doing with the money that he received in donations to build this school for black boys. He received $1.6 million in counting to build a school for black boys, but somehow, some way, the school is being taken away from him and being auctioned by the city because he couldn't pay a $75,000 tab. What happened to the $1.6 million? He bought the school for $400,000. That means he had about $1.2 million left to do renovations and to pay the fees. But somehow there's absolutely no money left, apparently. Now, he tried to disguise it as my bank account is frozen. That's why I couldn't pay the tab. Nobody is buying that, bruh, at all. When Umar Johnson expressed his vision for this school, he said it would be for black folks, by black folks. He's not accepting any white dollars. He wants this to be a pure Pan-African school. Is not going to accept any white children. Is going to accept black children only, black boys only. And this is going to be a school that's revolutionary. Umar Johnson painted the school with RBG colors, Pan-African colors.
Go watch the video right here on the Black Box entitled Introducing King Randall, the real Dr. Umar Johnson. The blueprint for what he's trying to do being laid out. He's just stubborn, ignorant, hard-headed, foolish.
He even named the gymnasium, right, out of black historical figures.
I'm the King Kong consciousness because I do the work, family. This the Nat Turner John Jacques Dessalines Gymnasium. I said, this the John Jacques Dessalines Nat Turner Gymnasium. Who pulling up? Who pulling up? One-on-one midnight basketball with the queens. Hey, ladies. $100 get you.
All you want to do is foul you and box you out. Man, he's a joke.
A one-on-one basketball game at midnight with the prince inside of the Turner Dessalines. I'm just kidding. Look at the melanin drip. Look at the melanin drip. Y'all see the melanin dripping? Do y'all see the look at the melanin. Look at the dark cashew. Look at the dark cashew revolutionary African brown. Look at the melanin drip. It's Leo season every day.
Let me find out you plan to send your kids to his dude school.
It's Leo season every day.
After painting the school red, black, and green, after naming the school after these black historical figures, after telling white folks to keep their funky dollars and mind their business because their money is no good, this school is for black boys and for black people.
Hey, Flacco, it's like old times. We co-hosted today. Bottom Line, the podcast. That's crazy.
And it will be funded by black people. It looks like Umar Johnson's worst nightmare has finally came true. because Umar Johnson is losing the school in about 8 days. 8 days, the city is auctioning off the school. And the first person in line to buy this school is somebody that Umar Johnson would have nightmares about if this becomes a reality.
Buying Dr. Umar Johnson's former school that he was going to turn into an academy over 10 years ago, and he raised $1.2 million. He bought the building for $400,000, and I'm going to buy it for $300,000 because of all the back stuff and the neglect. It's actually worth a lot less than that. We're going to lowball him a little more. After that, we're going to knock that thing clear to the ground and just kind of make a mountain out of the rubble itself.
I thought he was going to say build one of them whites only communities. That would have been really his worst nightmare.
We're going to throw dirt over that rubble, and then on top, we're going to get a black sculptor that's down on his luck, and he's going to create a massive toilet. And we're going to pay him. We're going to pay him good, and we're going to pay him cash. But he's going to sculpt a big, huge toilet.
The Nat Turner Jean-Jacques Josselin RBG Gymnasium school buildings painted red, black, and green is about to end up in the hands of a white supremacist, a racist white man. Yo, Umar Johnson, you done did it now, bro. Oh, you done outdid yourself now, Umar, bro. Yo, imagine, you done ran through that school building on live with Sage. You done pray to your ancestors in the front yard. You done channel your African ancestors to come in and bless the school. And after doing all of this, the school about to end up in the hand of a racist white man. Now, he may be joking, but he does have the resources. He does have the means to purchase this school when it goes up for auction. Even if Umar Johnson doesn't raise the $72,000 to save this school, I don't know why you would need to raise $72,000 when you was able to raise $1.6 million. Where did it go? I think somebody has to step up, man, and purchase this school and take ownership of it so it don't end up in the hands of this racist white man, bro.
This is King Kong consciousness. I build institutions. I don't just sit on YouTube running my mouth.
Umar Johnson's ego is why he's in this situation. He rejected.
My bad, Flacco. Yeah, you do sit on internet, running your mouth, ain't built the institution yet.
Help from almost everyone who wanted to help. He said he had everything under control and all he needs is money. Turns out that's not the case, all right? Now, this situation is bigger than probably all the other scandals Umar Johnson has been a part of. And this time around, it don't look like it's going away. You now have Umar Johnson peers and people who are probably just as important as Umar Johnson or just as famous as Umar Johnson speaking up on this. I've seen Tariq Nasheed speaking up on this for the first time when Tariq Nasheed has gone years in the past of refusing to speak on Umar Johnson, wishing him well on his school. Now Tariq Nasheed is pretty much like laughing at Umar Johnson and putting dirt in his grave in regard to the situation. This is horrible. A white man is about to buy your school, and now your peers are laughing at you.
And the first thing I want to discuss, family, Umar Johnson. We got to discuss Dr. Umar Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. The Prince of Pan Pizza, as I called him. And I'm not here to roast him. I'm not gonna roast like I used to do back in the day. I used to roast very hard on Umar. I used to call him the Prince of Pot Pies, the Prince of Pepper Steaks, the Prince of Peach Cobbler. I'm not going to do that. I've been trying not to do that. I've been trying to take the high road. And I'm not going to dogpile on him because he's going through a lot. And Brother Umar is going through a lot, and it's kind of sad. But I got to address what's going on with the FDMG Academy. That school that he's been talking about building has been having trouble for a couple of decades, damn near. When I had a beef with Umar almost a decade ago, I told people the school was never going to open. I told people, I wasn't being mean-spirited, but I told people then that school is never going to open, and it's been teetering along, and he's been fundraising for it, and the open dates kept getting pushed back, and It's been a mess. And then Umar's going through things with these women he's dealing with these strange women, these older women, and they're calling him out. And God damn.
I did notice Tariq Nasheed was reluctant to say Umar Johnson is a scammer or he scammed anything. And that's one of the things that people are struggling with. Is Umar Johnson scamming or is Umar Johnson just incompetent? Did we know from the very beginning?
He's an incompetent scammer. He's incompetent, but along the way, he's helped himself. I think he had good intentions to start with, but he didn't fit off, and he's squandering the money at the same time.
This school would never open up because Umar Johnson is incompetent and don't know how to run a school and don't know how to fundraise, really, to be honest. Or did Umar Johnson from the very beginning was the long game, was the long con game to take money? Or did Umar Johnson at some point just begin to funnel off money to pay for his lifestyle?
That's it. Bingo right there. Some people can't handle having all that money around. Had he been able to got the money, acquire the building for the amount of money he had right away and things got in motion, we'd probably be in good hands. But the fact that he didn't have a plan, didn't know what to do, and had that money sitting around, it was a recipe for disaster.
Because the money wasn't coming in. Because mind you, Umar Johnson, right, was not doing really any type of speaking engagements during the pandemic. He really wasn't going out for speaking engagements because the like world was shut down. How was Umar Johnson funding his lifestyle during the pandemic? He wasn't doing interviews. He wasn't doing speaking engagement. Umar Johnson don't have a YouTube channel. Umar Johnson don't have a business that we know of. So how was Umar Johnson feeding himself?
That's the dumbest thing or dumbest fact about Umar Johnson Hustle, that he doesn't have his own YouTube channel. He want to call everybody YouTubian struggle streamers when he should be on YouTube streaming. He would get a check. All the people eating off him, shout out Leonardo. You feeding people with a likeness and you not eating. That's crazy.
And those are the things we have to ask ourselves, man. When you're one person and you're the only person in control of the funds and you don't really have a governing body, it's really hard to hold yourself in check. It's really hard to not really know how you're going to pay rent this month and then look over into a bank account with $1 million and say, I'm not going to touch it. Wack 100 also took the clubhouse to break down why he believes Umar Johnson is.
Yeah, Flacco like a whole no honey puppet. I don't know why he included this in the end. He got... I should have mute this. No, I'm just playing.
Is going to jail and why he believes the school would never open up.
It was, I said where he fell short is he didn't have his proper team. He didn't have the proper financing. And when he went to get it, he was trying to get his financing.
No shit, Sherlock. Like he gonna say something that mattered.
Out doing his speakings. But at the end of the day, people are going to come to the table and they're going to ask, what's your plan of action? Okay, what is this supposed to lead?
You don't do speakings. You do speaking engagements or you do speeches.
To? Is the government funding going to come from this? What? Are you looking for what? We just...
This late, ignorant, irrelevant perspective. Man, Flacco, why? Please explain why.
It's going to spend $1 million a year teaching the kids to do what and what comes from what. Who's going to pay? I mean,
that's called a curriculum, slow tart.
What we're doing. He ain't had a master's. Yeah, but yet some people probably was donate money. And if that is a 501(c) set up for educational school programs, and the money that came in wasn't getting spent on educational school programs, then he might have an issue. Freezing this,
yeah, because he got to show all of that, Wack. He got to
freezing his account is just like the first phase of it. That's what I said in the beginning when he was like, sure. I said, bro.
Oh my mama, if I knew this whole ass nigga was on here, I would have skipped it. Facts.
Bro, it's like he's trying to create an anti-American society, but yet you're not going to get the real support unless you just got some type of I don't know what he needed, because you would have to have somebody come to the table that's saying, all right, we're with that movement. But then those very people gotta be self-sustained, because majority of people conduct business. They conducted business with everybody. I didn't get where he was going with that. You know what I'm saying? So I already know. I didn't been in them type of situations where, you know what I'm saying? They
These dudes are one and the same. Look how he made it about him. It's crazy. It's main character syndrome.
they gonna ask you, where's this? Where's that? Where's this? Where's that? I'm gonna wait. Come on, just go ahead. Where's this? Where's that? If you ain't got the answer to that, but you straight up, they not.
Wack 100 is correct. Umar Johnson has came out publicly and shamed actors, athletes, rappers for not donating to him. Now imagine Umar Johnson wanting to sit down with, I don't know, LeBron James and asking LeBron James, hey man, I need $5 million to open up the school. I need about $1 million to start off the payroll. And LeBron asks, okay, yo, show me, like your plan. And Umar Johnson starts going on this spew of Pan-African brothers. It's a Pan-African school. It's the first school for black boys.
Don't forget he gonna cuddle with the boys.
This is going to revolutionize and change the educational system for black boys and ADHD. And he started going on a schizophrenic rant. And LeBron James asks, oh, where's the documents? Where's the information? Where's the plan? Where have you mapped out everything? And Umar Johnson's like, I don't really have, man, bro. Nope, bro. Listen, they walking out. Now, Wack 100 touched on something that a lot of people never really thought of, which I think should have been discussed before the school even raised $1. Umar Johnson has said this will be a school for black boys. That's not even legal. I don't think you could have a school and discriminate on race. I don't even think that's legal. I don't even think you can get accredited by having a school where you're claiming is black people only or black boys only, and if a white boy apply, you're going to deny him based on his race. You will get sued out the heavens, right? Certainly. This should have been discussed before anyone gave $1, right? The very concept for the school is impossible to pull off.
Yeah. You got to see if the school board going to accept his classes and like really accredit the kids. Because who want to send their kids to a school where they ain't getting credit for the first, second, third, fourth?
That's not no school board that governs that. That's the Department of Education.
They grade.
Exactly. And I don't think it was going to be accredited, because I would have to look it up, but I don't think it's legal to have an all black school. But I don't know.
And it's only supposed to be for young boys.
I don't know. Is it? I know they got boys' schools and girls' schools. I don't know if that's legal. Nah.
We had one.
Man, Flacco, you got this queerdo on here talking about what he don't know. Finally admitting he don't know something. It's waste of air.
I don't know. I'm going to be real. No, because see, this what we got up. We watched a nigga die to kill the all-white schools. Segregation is segregation.
But is it in the law?
You motherfucker, segregation. For you to say this is an all-white school, that's segregation.
Yeah, we'll be in an uproar if
It
that
ain't no
happens.
difference. No.
That's Brown versus Board of Education. You can't segregate a school, black, white, they're different.
You cannot segregate no school.
That's in your own school, right?
You can't, in America.
You could have it, but it's not going to be accredited. That's the thing.
In America?
Let's Google it.
You can't say it's segregated, but you can change the red line.
That's the case. Everything we said they was doing to us, we trying to do to them.
No, what about the Jews? No, the Jews got their own school.
They might.
They might.
Yeah.
They
But
might.
you
But
can't.
it's probably in form of a private school.
Mm-hmm.
We're all asking ourselves, is Umar Johnson
Umar school is definitely going to be private, obviously.
scamming? Is this school a scam? Well, we should have been asking ourselves, is this school even a concept that could have happened? No. Yo, imagine if somebody says, hey, bro, I want to open up a school for white boys only. Is that even allowed? Could you even...
They just built a whole city for white people only. Surely they can educate themselves. You can have homeschools. Y'all thinking too hard.
Like, get that off? That's like a lawsuit waiting to happen, bro. Bro, every white kid is suing you if they apply and you turn them down because they're white. I don't know, man. It sounds like, or it feels like $1.6 million had gone through the drain, to be honest, bro. Right, yo, again, you could probably like get that off without fully expressing, yo, this is for black boys only, or claiming, hey, listen, man, our curriculum is gonna be, about Pan-African and Black power, and white folks are voluntarily not sending schools, their kids there. But there's some white trolls who gonna send their kids there.
Just Umar's character, personality, and his rhetoric is going to be a repellent for all white parents. Knock it off.
Or apply on purpose so they can, get that lawsuit, bro. Ambulance chasing. Let me know in the comment section, man. What do you guys think about this, man? All right. Do y'all feel bad for Umar Johnson yet? I'll be real, man. I'll be real, man. I think Umar Johnson just needs to apologize, probably take that jail time, and just move on, man. Give up on this school project, man. It's not going to happen. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen, somewhere here on my screen.
I told my son no regrets, as long as he gave his best. And it's cool to spend a little, but to say the rest. First rule of nature, take care of self. Cherish health, be wary and careful with who you share your wealth. Suggest to get accustomed to making sacrifice. And that's advice from one familiar with the facts of life. Told him I support him, always there for him, promise. But he'll never know no love like his mama's. Remain humble, always guard your gift. It's easy to find trouble and so hard to miss it. Pay attention, be careful what you take for granted. Acknowledge God, a higher power had to make the planet. When it comes to romance, first thing, know a woman could be the best or the worst thing for you. Real men tell the truth, they never gossip though. Stand for something knowing nothing is impossible.
I knew you was gonna be important. Anyway, I wanted to be somebody you could look up to.
About raising a black boy in America. Growing up, I didn't always understand in the way that I do now. Always keep your hands where they can see them. Don't move too quickly. Take off your hood when the sun goes down.
With these words of wisdoms, I will write my son. Won't bullshit with him, I won't bite my tongue. Admonish him to follow his visions instead of religion. Sound backwards, but receiving ain't better than giving. Forgive those that wrong him, but never forget him. For a coward to be dead is much better than living. At age 17, I was headed for prison, and that's pathetic, so we got to make better decisions. It's natural for men to go together with women. Be cautious of anyone that try to tell him it isn't. Demand he understand how to handle this scandalous system. They stack the deck against the black man and gamble against him. This evil world, even police can be horrible people. Make sure we know there's a difference between moral and legal. When approaching proposition, you should question it properly. No question it properly. You should consider investing properly. Get it?
You listening? To bring the property value down. They can buy the land at a lower price. Then they move all the people out, raise the property value, and sell it at a profit. And what we need to do is we need to keep everything in our neighborhood, everything black. Black owned with black money. Just like the Jews, the Italians, the Mexicans, and the Koreans do.
Sniper in that hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
It was SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
It's Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
Spider Low. Spider Low.
Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake.
Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nate Blood, C-Mac. Shout out my Loke, Spider Loke, huh? Nate Blood, on hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, Craig.
Point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my
continue.
competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
You are now in the Black Box with Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang.
Let's go!
Before you go, you should feel special. YouTube picked that video on the screen, that one right there, just for you. So go on, click it, continue to kick it right here in the Black Box. Jeter.